Hi guys, we already had like a party with some of our friends here at the clubhouse at the Heartland. It was pretty much fun. Now you're gonna interview them and you're gonna have like the opportunity to check it out their RV. It's a Class C. I don't know the year, but they're a pretty nice couple.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
Getting ready to go over and interview the couple that she was telling you about. I think it's kind of interesting to talk about this. So if you remember before, I'm going to go ahead and show you here in a second, but if you remember before, there was RVs everywhere in here. This whole place was stuffed. It looks like a post-apocalyptic film right now. What do you think, Catalina? Think the comparative to how it was just 2 days ago? Looks like a zombie film. Everybody took off.
Yeah, a ghost RV park.
Oh, I like your tiny camera, a video?
Yeah, camera.
Oh, I like it.
That's so small. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Vivi, you have a spider here. What's that about?
This is for my dinner.
Tell us your story.
Yeah.
How'd you get started?
The story is really terrible. Yes, because we too much change. I think too much change. Before, Jerry just really common life, you know, working company, then back home. Then weekend some movie theater, some vacay time we go to 3 or 2 days some place for jacuzzi. He only want jacuzzi, just like this, you know. And then I can feel he hate the soft deliver the job. Yes, I say so. I believe
I had a government job working Department of Defense. And it's a soul-sucking job as many of them are.
You can brave change your life. Just.
So from your perspective, like, how was it? Like, what were your feelings while you were working that?
I felt that I was in a dysfunctional place and I had no say in how the process, how the business could be improved, because it's a government job. It's just like a lot of it's just being hurry up and wait. It's like you do the process and you can't really have much flexibility at all. And in management, where they keep putting more pressure and more pressure on you to see when you're going to crack.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
get
a juggle, juggling things. And I think as I got older, the juggling multiple tasks was not possible anymore. So I was there in Monterey, which is a pretty beautiful place. We actually had an apartment with a view of the bay. But my job was just testing my limits. So luckily I met this woman, and
Crazy
she's
woman.
Also an adventurer,
Crazy woman.
gypsy,
Yes.
Jean, and she likes to just go wherever she wants and do whatever she has her own mind.
Just
her own
everything
strong
involved.
will.
That's
As long
that's
as
we
we're
can
safe.
do. Yeah.
Well, we had some dream that maybe when I was 55, we would get an RV.
We talk about.
But we were getting kind of messages from the universe saying we should just do this, like make our dream now. Let's not wait. And we were still holding back. She was looking for RVs on Craigslist.
I love
She'd show me. Yeah, once I showed her Craigslist, she that's
Everything.
it. Free stuff on there, and you get just.
She was a Craigslist monster.
We were renting an apartment, and I worked as contractor, and so it was common that I would live in one city for a year and then move. So I was almost done with my contract in Monterey, and we thought, oh, let's just move to a different city. And she was she was fine with that. And I never met a woman like that. In prior relationships, they all my mate would say, "Oh, I'll travel with you, different cities, and you're gonna just see the world." But then they got down to it, and they said, "No, we cannot be moving all the time. Can't do this." But Vivian, she's very
Because I'm
she
crazy.
can-
Adventurous.
yeah, so I found someone crazy,
Adventure,
adventurous like me.
But maybe 10 years later, I will stop. Find some maybe next year. Yeah, I have to on our house first, and but I will still keep on travel. Until
We want to
I
have
grow
some
up.
roots.
You don't have to stop ever. You can have roots, not have roots. You can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to listen to anybody just because somebody says you're supposed to. You don't have to.
Yes.
Do what you want. If you want roots, get them. If you don't have them.
Yes.
I wish
that's
someone had told us this before, or at least me, that you get your own life. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have some terrible. This is real terrible things. Is when we travel Arizona, and we cannot easily rental any kinds, even just single apartment. Something.
We were having
Okay.
trouble
Yeah.
securing an apartment to rent.
So I
Get it.
catch this special time, and I talk with Jerry, and I say, no, we should have RV now. Don't waiting your 55 years. Then he agreed because we cannot rent another apartment in Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah. See?
So what have
We
you
found a really good way, right?
So what have you? So since you guys have been living in the RV, what have you thought of it? What are your feelings on it? And how long have you been doing it?
We got the
Since
RV last March. It's been
April 2015.
2015.
Yes, and I love it. I mean, for me, this is home.
Right.
And always give me safety and warm,
Mm-hmm.
even always leak.
That's good.
You still feel safe and warm even though it leaks on you.
yes, because this
Well,
is home.
When the bedroom's leaking, then I'm sleeping alone for sure. If there's-
Yes, and
That's when it's
the
time to
deal
fix
breaker.
the
Once
break.
Everything's
Leak.
in harmony, but when there's a leak, then all our bets are off.
yes,
we gotta
maybe
we gotta
he
deal
never
with it.
cared.
So that, as we thought, oh, this is great. We can be liberated. We can have our own RV. But then what comes with that is the responsibility of maintaining it and finding a place to keep it, and that has been a bit of a challenge. And when we first got the RV off Craigslist, we thought we would stay like an RV park, but the costs were prohibitive in San Diego, especially. They were, easily $50 or $60 a night.
because I like free.
Yes,
I like
now
free, and
we
I
always
say,
have a
could
place
we
to
find
stay.
some free space and we can do some simple job, and I don't need high pay. I don't care low pay, just enough for food, clothes enough. So then he tried to online to search something. Then first we found this. Oh my god.
But to maybe backtrack a little bit, after we got the rig, then we had a predicament we didn't think forward of. So where are we gonna park this rig, and where are we gonna live?
Right.
So as much as freedom comes with it, you still need to have some responsibilities. So we came up with an idea. I don't know if it was me or you. I thought maybe somebody would rent their RV spot next to their house. So Vivian looked around. We went to a few places, but we weren't sure if we would get along with the resident of the house much, and we weren't sure how it would work out. But we ended up finding this family in San Diego, very great, normal, down-to-earth family, couple kids in college, and they needed money. They needed to pay for the kids' college education. And they interviewed like 10 different people, and then they called us back. They said, "Congratulations, you've passed the interview.
After
You
talking
can live
with
here
us,
with
we are
us."
red people.
And they invited us, other than us being parked next to their house, and we didn't have a full hookup. That was another thing. They treated us like family, and they even had a pool, and they had a dog. It was so nurturing that our beginning full timing was not really like full timing as in just going out in nowhere. It was, we got to be at someone's house and just park our RV and live there.
Right.
And we weren't, at first I thought, oh, this is kind of odd, but you know, I didn't think what they wanted, they needed us there as much as we needed them. So it was just great.
And for Jerry, this is a really big change. He never think about living RV, and then rental some just next the own house. You know, never think about. But for me, I think everything can do just in-law, no broken law. That's okay. Yeah, right. Then he believed me. Yeah.
Yeah, she's teaching me how to dream and actually
she teach
follow
you
through
to
with the
act
dream.
on them.
Do it.
Act on them.
Yeah. And
So you got him acting on his dreams now.
maybe my dream. This is not his dream. Not his dream.
It's
My
a
dream.
together dream.
I
There you
know. First, dream need a leader too, right?
Oh, the dream leader.
Yeah.
Ooh, dream leader. That's a
Yes.
cool title. I want that title.
I don't know where I get this stuff from. So we lived in San Diego for 6 months, and then I was at the same time looking for full-time employment, but I'm in this transition stage where engineering is not easy to do when you're in your 50s, unless you've worked at the same job forever. But what I have is lots of experience, and that worked great because I could go and get a job, no problem. But anyway, I was out of work for almost a year. And Vivian was working odd jobs. She worked at McDonald's. She was a nanny and all that.
For
And
learn English.
Yeah, so I...
But I forget, McDonald's, lots of Spanish people there. They talk
Spanglish.
Spanglish. Oh my God.
I don't... Yes. So I needed to get a job, you know. So there, with her open mind and me stretching it a bit, I started watching videos similar to your channel about interviews of work campers. And they were just telling their story, and they were really just normal people. Like, they just happened to like to wander and like to do what they want to do, and they survive just working whatever talent they have. And I thought, hey, we can do this. And then some of the videos they're talking about Amazon. You know, let's give it a try. And
the both times some company give Jerry the contract.
Contract
maybe,
job?
Yeah, full time maybe something. Oh my God! We talk about. I say I can follow you. You decide because this you have chance. For me, same. Stay in San Diego here. Same,
Sometimes you've probably
big
seen it where when things start happening, like you make a decision, then everything works together, it comes into place. Well, 2 weeks before we left, I had an interview for a tech job, and it went great. I knew I got the job, but they never called me back until like a few days before we were going to leave to Kentucky.
No.
And any sane person would take, what do you do? So I asked my friends and family, what should I do? Should I just do the little crazy thing and go for the adventure and do something brand new? He said, yeah, just don't do the same thing, do something crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You're a work camping pro now.
Yeah, I know. It's just for fun.
So the fears, which we did not have that many, fears weren't there. It seemed like we just felt natural. We just went for it. And the rig's holding up great. No trouble at all, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. And we've been healthy, and we're going to be going on to our next job in Florida now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll meet you guys in Florida.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, I
The
think
more the
maybe
merrier, yes.
the owner, the boss, maybe need more people because he had lots of
Mobile home park.
Mobile home, Campbell.
Stationary mobile home park.
How to call it?
He's-
Campbell?
A mobile home.
I know.
Mobile home
A
park.
non-mobile home.
Another name, just
campground. There's campground, there's RV park, and there's
RV
mobile
park.
home.
He's
Yes.
an RV park king of our
people do
Fort
lots
Myers.
of the
Working there in the
working
house?
outside.
I
no
believe it's
inside.
like landscape,
Just
it's,
outside,
maintenance.
maybe paint, maybe some
landscaping.
scooter, something. Maybe
Maintenance?
yeah, like that. I think we can do everything. Yeah.
And since this is only a temporary thing, this is kind of part of the work camping is learning how to be able to move on when you are ready. And this is something we need to prepare for.
I like that because I can learn how to building house from that job. I think,
You're hoping.
Yeah. I'm hoping, yeah.
At least you can learn more about maintenance, right?
Yeah, at least.
At minimum.
It's my dream.
Cool. That's awesome. So what are you guys say the next year plan? What do you guys plan on the next year?
We go to Florida for 3 months just for save money, and then April we travel to China, back to China because my home there, and I want introduce Jerry for everyone, and then shopping, eating China, and bring lots of free wear with us back here, and we try find some hard job, then lose weight again.
Go to China to get fat, then come back here, work a hard job, and get rid of
I
it.
didn't know that was the plan.
You like that plan, don't you, Jerry?
I go in that cycle.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
and I most time next year, I mean maybe after we back from China, we will try find some piece of land still in Kentucky. We both like here,
Cool.
We would like to get a land, possibly with an old fixer-upper. But one of the things we definitely want to do is build our own RV, not an RV park, just maybe have some RV spot.
Yeah.
We can have one for visitors or for one we're
Friends.
back at our home base after we're done, got the travel stuff out of our system. We want to have something that we can call home.
Yeah, this is our next
Mostly,
year.
but it might be in Kentucky. We definitely like Kentucky, and
Mostly.
so much more we haven't seen.
Mm,
And she wants to go to Alaska, regardless of what anyone
That's why
says
she loves
that you cannot live in Alaska in the winter. She says she's going to live in Alaska for the winter, and I
you
believe
can live
it.
in Alaska for
I
the winter.
believe-
Yes. I
Lots
think,
of people do.
yeah.
But I
we
think I
just
want to spend a
keep our
year
RV,
of winter in
some
Minnesota
storage,
first.
and we rental some apartment again.
He wants to try Minnesota winter first.
Oh, first?
Get out there, connect with people, live your big story.
Make sure you do something every single day to reduce road suck.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Without you, my friend, and I tell you all about it